Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Fayza Rahmania, and this video is academic speaking course assignments. So I will present the topic of discussions is fake news in our today's social media. I got the data from the Association of Indonesian Internet Service Providers in 2021 until 2022. It states that the number of internet users in Indonesia amounted to 210 millions of the total population of Indonesia, which reached 272 million people. And this data shows that internet penetration of the Indonesian population has reached 77.02%. It's such a big number, right? We know that with internet, we are exposed to many kinds of information. But the internet is an incredible resource for news and information, okay? Yes, that's right. But unfortunately, not everything online is trustworthy. So Indonesian people are really possible to expose or consume fake news also. Like there is a high probability for Indonesian people to expose with some fake news from the internet. What is fake news? It is referred to news articles or other items that are deliberately false and intended to manipulate the viewer. Fake news is become a big problem in today's digital world due to the ease with which it can be spread on social media and other online platforms, and as people are often less likely to critically evaluate news shared by their friends or that confirms their existing beliefs. Yeah, because fake news is intended to manipulate the viewer, we have to pay attention to the word manipulate. So we have to be a smart, clever audience, right? When we read some article or news, we have to think critical about it. So we are not get into trouble because we believe in fake news, right? Okay, this picture is show the data about hoax distribution or or fake news distribution in social media. We know that social media is one of the main ways that fake news is spread online. Platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter make it easy to share trending news without taking the time to critically evaluate it. People are also less likely to critically evaluate news shared by their friends. So here, misleading news stories end up getting spread throughout social media networks with a lot of momentum. And uh, we can see from this slide that Facebook is on the top, right? The first place is Facebook, the second is WhatsApp, Instagram, Line, Twitter, Telegram, and other options. Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram are the top three go-to apps on looking for information. As the present fact given, these three apps are also the most popular social and messaging apps in Indonesia. So it is really possible that these apps also contribute to spread the fake news, right? Because because many of Indonesian people is use these apps. And these are the example of fake news in Indonesia during March 2022. This is this is the like these informations or hoax from 31st March 2022. And yeah, it is we have to be careful when we are reading some information from social media. So we will not catch by this misleading information. How to avoid being influenced by fake news? So there are some tips to avoid the fake news. The first is we have to check the sources of information of news. Of course, we have to. Like we can check to uh, through Google or some trustworthy sources. The second is check the completeness of the information. We have to get used to reading culture. We don't read a piece of information, but read the information is entirely so we cannot get to the misleading information. The third is do not immediately believe the title. It's because some writers usually write interesting titles that actually contain clickbait. And they like that because they want to reach many viewers from the articles, right? And the fourth is check the authenticity of the photo or video. We can try to find information about it via Google or many internet sources that are trustworthy. The next is pay attention to the date of the article. It often happens that old news is revitalized to cause unrest in the community. So we have to be careful to check the date first. The last is don't share news without knowing the truth. We have to make sure it is correct first. Look for references from official news portals or other trustworthy sources. We come to the conclusion we have to remember that fake news on social media may be unavoidable. That's right, but we can help stop the spread by thinking critically. Maintain a healthy level of curiosity for what you read on your feed. Understand how social media platforms curate what you see and use investigative practices often. Social media is a powerful tool for both businesses and individuals when approached with appropriate intent and consideration. But we have to use social media wisely. We have to get used to a reading habit so we don't get misleading information about it. We have to read carefully every information that we got from social media. Don't just share and share, but we have to make sure we have to put our brain also when we use social media. So we have to be clever, smart and clever user to avoid the fake news. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I also attached some references that I used to arrange these slide presentations. Thank you for watching. I do apologize for any mistakes. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.